only K18 today to chat all things treatments. So there's a lot of treatments out there, guys. I know there's so much, but I'm going to chat to you about my favorite treatments that we use, that I have used over time for curlies and I find to be the best. So the treatments that I am talking today about, most of them are curly girl friendly. There is one particular one that isn't 100% curly girl friendly, but I'll explain that to you in a second. So first thing I'm going to chat to you is about moisture. So I bang on about, your hair being super hydrated and moisturized. And the big thing with curlies is adding lots of moisture and doing a treatment once a week, fortnight is fantastic for your curls. So I'm going to chat about a moisture treatment for you. So this particular one is one of my absolute favorites. This is the Everests. It is Australian made and organic, and it is a deep treatment. It is absolutely beautiful. It's very super heavy, so something that you don't have to use every single week, but I would say once a fortnight would be amazing. So it is a treatment. So not a conditioner, a treatment. So it's like putting a mask on your face, we're putting a mask on your hair. So the big thing is with treatments is it gives it that extra drink. It is really concentrated. So you'll find the things that you purchase from our website are really, really, really concentrated products. And that's why they are a little bit more expensive, but it is so worth the value because you only need a small amount, maybe 2 pumps, and it will be plenty for your hair. Now, with treatments, the best way to apply them is to shampoo your hair, and you don't apply conditioner. You would then rinse the shampoo out and you apply your treatment. Now, on the back of a treatment, it actually tells you how long you should leave it in for. And if I can give you any word of advice, please follow the directions. It actually doesn't do your hair any benefit to leave it on any longer. In fact, it can be quite detrimental. So what happens is if we leave the treatment on overnight or for too long, it can actually have the opposite effect and can give you something called hygral fatigue. That is like the hardest word to say. So what happens is your hair becomes over moisturized and it can become a problem. So what happens is the hair becomes super limp. It almost looks like it's, just like boo-boo, no-go. So what happens is when it is over moisturized, the hair doesn't love it either. So it's finding that fine balance. So my go-to for moisture, a moisture treatment is this bad boy. You will love it, it's amazing. Now, let's chat protein treatments. So, find balance between moisture and protein. Every single curl needs a little bit of protein as well. The only time that protein isn't really your friend is if you're in the type 4 curls and your hair is very low porosity. Now, if you've taken our curl quiz, you will find out what your porosity is. If your hair is low porosity and a type 4 curl, I would not over protein your hair. However, if your hair has got some color in it like mine, or is looking a little bit limp, or it needs a bit of love, this is your go-to. This is the Everests Remedy treatment. The Remedy treatment is protein rich. So it is absolutely amazing if your hair needs that little bit of a oomph when it comes to protein. So why protein? Protein actually fixes the hair. Our hair is made up of protein, and we need to replace some of the protein that we've taken out with the sun, the moon, the earth, the wind, all the rest of it that I carry on about. But it is absolutely amazing to help repair some hair. So if you've got blonde highlights or you've blow dried your hair to an inch of its life and you're starting on your journey, your hair might need more protein than a person that hasn't really done a lot of damage to their hair. But they still need a little bit of protein. So finding that balance is really important. If you've got super damaged hair, then you need a bit more protein. If you've got not so much damaged hair, you don't need as much protein, okay? So we've got to get that balance right. So remember, we need protein and moisture. Cool? Got it? Awesome. Now, let's chat Olaplex. Olaplex number 3 is not really, well, it is, but it says it's a treatment, but it actually isn't a moisture or a protein treatment. So Olaplex number 3, and I'm only a fan of number 3, is because, well, I'll tell you why. So if you do use the other Olaplex products, and there are lots of numbers, there's number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and I think there's a 7 now. Lots of them have lots of silicone in them. It's not great for your hair, okay? It's not actually called silicone, it's called other things, but it's basically coating your hair and it's really terrible. The only one that I would recommend is your Olaplex number 3. And what this actually does is it goes in and fills little spots in your hair, or the tiles that have lifted out. It actually goes in and helps to repair that. So the only thing is with Olaplex number 3 is if you don't continually use it, those little tiles, they're only fake ones, it's like fake teeth, they come out. So when you stop using it, the hair doesn't feel as great. So it's one of those things that if you don't continue to use Olaplex number 3, it's not gonna repair it as such. It just is like a little fix-it. Does that make sense? Kind of. But look, it's a great way if you've got hair that is feeling a bit how you going, or you've literally lightened it to an inch of its life, give the Olaplex number 3 a go. It really will give your curls a big boost. See how you go with it. It is quite an expensive product for such a small little thing, but lots of people love it, and there are lots of people that don't as well. But it's trial and error. You've got to give it a go. Rightio. Now, I'm going to move on, and this is my absolute new favorite. This is called the K18 treatment. My goodness, gals, this is phenomenal. Now, this particular treatment here is not 100% curly girl friendly. Reason being is it has a water soluble silicone. It is a silicone that actually evaporates in the air, so it's not going to build up on your hair. However, if you put it into the curly bot, it will tell you that it's not 100% curly friendly. And it's up to you with something that you want to use. However, we have seen amazing results on our curlies with this particular product. You pop it in, you shampoo your hair, you don't condition your hair, and you put this in and you actually leave it in your hair, and then you style your hair. What it does is it reduces frizz, and it really does actually go into your hair and begin to repair it. It is an absolutely phenomenal product. There's nothing really on the market like it, and we've just started using it in my particular salon, and I love it. The results are just phenomenal. They are $15, and they are only a tiny little tube, but you'll get about 5 goes out of it. And I can tell you now, if your hair is not loving life, these guys are phenomenal. Love them, love them, love them. So these are my go-to treatments for our particular curlies. We do have a couple of extras on our website. If you do find that the Everests Steep treatment is too heavy for your hair, I would suggest having a look at the Jessie Curl. The Jessie Curl is also a fantastic treatment, but these guys are my go-to. Absolutely love them, and I know that your hair will love them too. So make sure you give that hair some love and incorporate a treatment into your routine, and you will notice a massive difference. I hope this has helped, and I know that your curls are gonna love it. Thanks for now, and we'll see you soon. Bye.